This video is brought to you by
Cool green clothing coming straight up out of that DMV. You know what it is. This that Baltimore designer right here. Come on now, come and show some love and show some support. Go online right now, coolgreenclothing.com, and make your purchase. Oh yeah, by the way, if you ain't cool and getting the green, you're in the way, and that's just basic.
What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. Definitely watch this video to the end to hear the full story. For the day one fam, y'all already know it's all love. Thanks for tuning back into another episode. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Oh yeah, feel free to share the channel with your peoples. Everybody is welcome. Let me put this little disclaimer out. Everything in this case is public information. Let's get right into the story. We all like to have fun and turn up from time to time. After a tough week of working and dealing with the stress of everyday life, it's important for some people to go let loose and enjoy themselves. Whether you are the type to go to the club, stay out all night, and just catch the vibe of your city, or you choose to have a drink at home by yourself and watch TV. Leisure time can be spent however a person chooses to spend it, and to do whatever they decide they want to do. Some individuals are the life of the party. Everywhere they go, the attention in the room lands on them. They have that energy to make people around them feel good, making it easy to loosen up. Nowadays, social media is a big thing. Whether you are promoting an event, sharing details about a get-together, or going live, once everybody you know links up, get a few drinks in their system just to show you and your peoples know how to have a good time. What might seem like a harmless thing to do, but the thing about broadcasting your moves, letting people know your location, is the fact you just never know who could be watching you and for what reasons. For example, you are on live enjoying vibing with your friends. Somebody could be watching that's not your biggest fan, and now you gave them easy access to get up with you without even knowing. And depending on the motive, the outcome could be fatal. And on this episode of the Baltimore Way, we'll discuss the case of a fun game night with friends that ended in a sneaky ambush. Back in 2020, 24-year-old Ernest Wilson III was a young man navigating life in Baltimore. Described as being friendly, very outgoing, and the kind of friend who didn't mind helping his peoples through hard times. Ernest took a liking to social media, as the platforms provided him a safe place to be himself, geek at, laugh, and talk to his followers. Around about this time, the pandemic had just hit, and a lot of major spots in the city were shut down, leaving somebody like Ernest, who was the life of the party, home bored with nothing really to do. That's when a young man came up with an idea to get Airbnbs, let a few friends and associates know the location, grab some drinks, grass, charge a few dollars just to make some bread back and turn up. The plan seemed good, and after a few events without too much drama, Ernest felt he might have been on to something. Putting together a few more parties to make sure everybody was on the same page, it seemed it made sense. People could get out the house, have a few drinks at a safe location. Some could stay the night, others leave just until the city opened back up. On April 3rd, 2020, Ernest was excited he was about to put together another event. He would go live, letting everybody know if they wanted to come, it was just $5 a head. No drama, bring your own bottle, and hit his inbox for the address. Letting the people know it was a private event, and he would be picking carefully who he invited, because at previous events, even though it wasn't no beef, some people couldn't hold their liquor, which in a city like mine, talking slick, drunk or not, can definitely get you hurt. He announced there would be games, and he wanted this event to be special. That day, Ernest went and rented an Airbnb in the 1100 block of South Charles Street. It was on a Friday evening. As people started coming to the spot, Ernest did what he always did. He went live and let everybody know it was on. He was a little disappointed though about the amount of people that showed up, so he let it be known there was more spots available. If anybody needed the info, just hit his inbox. As the night went on, he showed his friends drinking, playing games, dancing, and turning up. It seemed he also was enjoying himself. While on live, he would get into a brief exchange with somebody who asked for the address. When he told them, like, nah, yo, you was geeking at the last one and you banned from the parties because next time we might gotta put hands on you. As it got later into the next morning, about 2:30 a.m., now everybody was tipsy. Ernest being himself decided it was time to play hide and seek. But to add a little surprise element, it would be an adult. He jokingly walked around the house hitting the lights, telling all the party goers, y'all know what time it is, as people scrambled to find their hiding spots. Ernest explained the game rules out loud that he would be counting to 30, and by then, everybody should be out of sight. As the house was dark, he started from 1, counting slowly, walking around. He got to mid-count and walked outside. As he jokingly told somebody, I can see you, yo. Go ahead and hide somewhere else. He continued until he got to 30, then stopped, stating I'm tired of counting. Ready or not, here I come. Around about the same time, Ernest turned his attention and camera to somebody climbing the wall in dark clothes. Thinking it was one of his peoples, he was like, what is yo doing? Stating this can't be one of my mans. By the time the young man realized what was going on, the person was over the wall and up on him, gun in hand. As you hear somebody laughing in the background, you can hear Ernest's mood change from joking to panic, calling out to one of his friends as he was ordered to the ground. That's when the loud went out. BPD was called to the location about shots fired. When they responded, they found Ernest suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was rushed to a local hospital where unfortunately the young man wouldn't survive his injuries. Some people at the party stated it was 2 men who climbed the wall and described the situation as a robbery, but no one else was ordered to the ground. Some felt like it was a targeted attack. The young man's friends were hurt, describing him as a fun-loving guy who liked to cut up and have fun, and they thought he didn't have any enemies. One of his friends stated she told Ernest when she was ready to leave, like, you should come home with me. But he told her, like, nah, I'm having fun. I will see you later. As months went by, even though the party was on a busy street with multiple people with cameras, the case would go cold. No suspects or leads. Until this day, what happened to Ernest is a mystery. Rest in peace to Ernest. I send my prayers and condolences to his family. After many requests to do this story, I finally did it because usually I don't do unsolved cases. For that reason, I won't speculate on this situation. I will leave this one open for discussion. What do y'all think took place? A robbery attempt, setup, or somebody that just didn't like the young man? We all want to have fun, follow the trends, get on live, be around your people, but at what cost? You never know who is lurking, who the snake in the grass is until it's too late. But hey, that's the Baltimore way. Yeah, man, rest in peace that young man. I definitely send my prayers to his family. But I ain't gonna talk too much more about this one. Y'all definitely let me know what y'all think in the comments. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. This is another episode of the Baltimore Way. This your boy Tony 2 times. Love, fam. I'm out.